All right, so we've been doing videos about making alcohol stoves, and one of the last videos we did, we said for safety reasons, especially scout age kids doing it, leave the top in the stove. It works just fine. It's just harder to fill. And I've been looking for safe and relatively easy ways to take the top out of a stove, out of a can. And you need a good pointed pocket knife. Sharp, and you're going to go around. So there is a little bit of danger here, but you're not pressing on what we're doing here. You don't get to push hard. You're going to go around on the inside of the lid here, and you've got to put a little wee bit of pressure, but not much, and you want to score it, which means you're kind of making a line in the aluminum all the way around. And you just keep going around, and if you're holding everything properly, you're not pushing hard, you're just putting very slight pressure downward this way on the knife. It's angled in like this, right? So it's angled in like that. Can you get a good close-up on how that's okay? So it's angled in like that. Okay, you can zoom back out again, and basically you just need to keep slight, and the challenge here is not crushing the can with your other hand while you're doing it, because you might actually crush the can and then you ruin it for making a stove. And you just keep going around here, putting slight pressure. You try to follow the same line on the second pass and the third pass, but it should naturally do that. And you're just putting slight pressure. Whoops. If it slips out of there, you're going to cut your finger. This would be a good application for a pair of cut-proof gloves. You know, if it does slip out of there, you're probably going to cut your finger. And if your knife is good and sharp like it should be, you might make a pretty good cut in your finger. But you just keep going around and around and around in a circle, and you'll feel, at one point, you'll just feel it break through. And once you feel it break through, you know that you're getting close to taking it out. Oh, I felt it just break through there. So now it's going to start breaking through more. There, it just broke through there. Just broke through there. So now, whoops, I went off the course. Just broke through again. So now it's just going to start going through. And it's really safe. You got to be careful. You can still cut yourself, but it's pretty safe. It's pretty effective. It's going to dull your knife a bit on the tip, so you're going to need to sharpen your knife again. This one isn't coming quite as cleanly as the other ones I've done. I've done a few of them like this now. And it does leave a bit of a jagged edge, but it's on the down point, or the downside and the inside. So it's not a jagged edge you are really very likely to cut yourself on. We're almost there. We're almost there. Okay, whoops, there. So you can see this was particularly bad, this jagged edge here. You can trim some of that up with your knife now that it's off of there. Aluminum trims really easily once you're through it. So there are some jagged edges there, but in general those are on the inside and they're facing down, so there's not a lot of danger to them. And that's a pretty easy way to take the top out of a can to make a alcohol stove out of it.